Welcome. Today we're going to talk about making creme brulee, the delicious creme brulee. And so what we have here is I've put 2 cups of heavy whipping cream in that pan right there, plus a tablespoon of artificial sweetener. You can see that, and the artificial sweetener. Now what I'm going to do is take 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I usually get the uncolored vanilla. I just don't like to add food coloring to anything I cook. So that's 1 teaspoon of vanilla added to 4 room temperature egg yolks. And I'm just gonna whisk that vanilla and those egg yolks together. And my daughter's in the background. She's got the 2 cups of heavy cream. She's bringing it up to a simmer. And you'll see how quick and easy this is. This recipe comes from allrecipes.com. So, Beth, you want to go get the camera and we'll show them how we do it? Up and close and personal. Thank you. So we're just going to show you a close-up of the pan, and I'm going to take this out, and it's up to simmer. I'm just going to show you how that's up to simmer. It's just got some bubbles around the outside. You don't want it to really boil. You just want it to come to a simmering stage. And then, can you see those bubbles around there? I think you can. I'm going to turn it off now, and it's going to go off the heat. And this is the critical part. This is why your eggs want to be at room temperature, because you're just going to very carefully, and this is easy, you can do it, just drizzle the egg yolk into the hot, heavy cream mixture and keep whisking. Stir continually because you don't want scrambled eggs. We're making creme brulee, not scrambled eggs. So your heat is off at this point, guys. It's just been brought up to a gentle simmer, and then you're going to put your room temperature egg yolks, 4 of them, into the 2 cups of heavy cream. And I'm stirring, stirring, stirring. And I've got a tablespoon of the sweetener in there with the heavy cream, any kind of sweetener you want to use. And we're just about there. Now the next thing we're going to do is put it into the, usually I use ramekins, but I used all my ramekins when I made it this morning. So I'm just going to put it into my containers that I chose. I'm going to get everything out of that, all the egg yolk out. And my oven is preheated to 325. I've got a pot that has been boiling on the stove of just plain hot water. So that's that, and I'm going to stir it really good and hopefully not get it all over the stove. So that's that. Now what I'm going to do is just pour it into these 2 ramekins. Usually I use 4. But because I used all my little ramekins up this morning, I'm just shooting from the hip. And this is going to work beautifully. And that's all there is to this recipe, you guys. It is so easy. I'm going to get a spatula and get all that yummy cream and sugar substitute out of there. And that's all there is to it. Then you put this in a container, and then you pour water up to about 1 inch of each container in there. This has been boiling, so it's hot, hot, hot. And I'm just going to pour that in. Just a water bath. You guys have probably done water baths in your cooking before. I'm not sure why we do a water bath, but those are the instructions, so I do it. And I'm going to put this on the middle rack in my oven, and it is going to cook for 30 minutes, and then it's going to be done. So after it's done, I'm going to take this sugar right here. This is organic coconut palm sugar. That's what I'm going to use. It's like a brown sugar, only it's a sugar substitute. You can see that. So what I'm going to do when it comes hot out of the oven, I'm going to take and just drizzle some of that on top of the baked custard. And then I'm going to turn my oven to broil on high, and let it sit in the oven for just a few seconds, and that melts the butter. And it is so, not the butter, it melts the sugar substitute. So this is the finished product. You can see my little knife test in there. I tested it to see if it had. You're gonna have to wait for a while, a couple of hours maybe, in the fridge after it cools off for it to gel, because when you get it out of the oven after 30 minutes, you're gonna think, oh, this didn't work. It's too loose, it's loosey-goosey. And I don't wanna eat loosey-goosey creme brulee. But honestly, it will firm up. So I'm gonna take a taste of this, and it has been actually in the freezer because time was of the essence this morning. But can you see that? Oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh, this is pure comfort food. This is smooth and rich and delicious for my body. It does very good things for my body. If I get hungry during the day, I realize that I haven't had enough fat. So I add more fat, and this is just a delicious way to add fat and peel those pounds off my body. That's heaven. It truly is. It's so good. Oh my gosh, you guys, you gotta try this. See how simple and easy and quick that was? Love you guys. Subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. See ya. Bye.